Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. Today is March 22nd, 2019. Full blown Aries season. Coming off this full supermoon in Libra. So much energy. We're still dealing with it, guys. And I just want to say something that just came to me was let's kind of picture ourselves like a county fair or a state fair, and we're looking for our favorite amusement park ride, and we find it. Now, you would think it would be like the roller coaster, especially after all the shit that we've been through lately, but I'm seeing more of a tilt-a-whirl. You don't know what that is. It's kind of like this ride that has these cups and they spin, but as they spin, the ride kind of tilts, and so they can spin faster, and it keeps tilting or whatever. And the more people and the more weight you have on in that cup that you're in, the faster it spins. And so you have all these tickets or whatever it is that you give the conductor, and you tell them, keep going until my tickets run out. Just let me stay on the ride, because it's your favorite ride. And you're having so much fun, you're laughing and all that. But after a while, you kind of start getting sick of it. And you start kind of getting nauseous. And by the time you get off, you may even throw up. That's kind of how we've been feeling. We're finally getting off the ride. But the effects of it has been sickening and making us nauseous, kind of thing. So, let's get into tonight's story here. So what is we need to be looking at? It's what is going to be valuable to us in the future. I mean, we're looking right now, at this long road, at the big picture. So if you're putting your energy into something that doesn't have what it takes, or doesn't have the value that you're looking for, or doesn't even have the resources to make it, then you really need to reevaluate and revalue the situation and weigh things out and focus on what is really important. Because we just don't have the time right now. We really don't. We have got to get through our delusions and get out of situations that just does not make sense anymore. And we have to clear some past situations. We have to clear some past situations to move forward. We have to make some things right. Because this is a cardinal full moon, guys. A super full moon. And this is a Chiron full moon, guys. I'm just telling you. With these energies that are happening right now, we will have this energy following us for at least a month or longer. So, it's all about relationships. Full moon in Libra. Relationships, guys. And it's about weighing out our life right now. And restabilizing is the number one priority that we need to pay attention to. Okay? So, what we need to change, instead of just doing what we want or thinking we're going to just take whatever we can to just survive. No. Mm-mm. This is a deep self-worth test, guys. You do have the power. You have that power within you. You don't realize it, but you do. It's time for some of us to stop playing house, because a lot of us are playing house in relationships. And we need to start building something real. We need to start building something stable. We need to have conversations about reality and not delusions, because we're still dealing with our damn delusions. Our souls have got to be transparent. They have got to be clear. Instead of continuing to project a story and project a story and project a story and project a story. We aren't only going to continue to hurt ourselves in that prospect, but we're going to continue to hurt other people, and we're going to continue to hurt situations and our situations. We have got to be just completely real and clear. And that's going to help everything in the process. That's going to help us get over this fear that we're going to be lost in some kind of system, or the fear of not making it to the top of the mountain that we're trying to climb. Guys, it's going to help the fear of you not getting what you want, and fear of not being able to pay our bills, and so on and so forth. We have got to let go of all that right now. And when we do, that is what gives us our power. That will give us the power to see where we have been self-sabotaging ourselves, because we have been self-sabotaging ourselves in relationships and probably in every other aspect of our lives. And we have been hastily giving up on things in relationships that were right and were working, and hastily getting ourselves into ones that we know won't work, but that's where we're staying. Hello? Come on, guys. God and the universe has given us this full supermoon in Libra as a gift to wake us up. Or it's doubling down into believing into some fairy tale damn story that we've been telling ourselves. And you know, deep within, if you check yourself, and if you don't check yourself, others will check yourself, that it just doesn't make sense. And it's pulling your power from you. It's time to reclaim your power. Remember, it takes time to build great things. And stop running from things that will work when one thing goes wrong. Because when one thing goes wrong, that's learning tools. That's stepping stools. That's telling us, what can I learn from this situation to make it better? But if, when one thing goes wrong, we get all frustrated and throw our hands up and we run to something else, all we're doing is starting over. You know what? It's putting us back at the beginning of the game. It's putting us back at start. And then, what happens is, we find ourselves back in that same situation and we go back to start. I don't have time for that. Been there, done it. You don't have time for that. You've been there and you've done it. It's time to slow down and think. Think of our big picture, where we're wanting to go. Guys, feel what is going on within you. Take time to feel those emotions that are going on within yourself, instead of projecting problems onto someone else or to some other situation. And to immediately start looking into all these other directions that does nothing but put you at the beginning of that game. Because that's what's happening. That's what's been happening. You know it. I know it. We need to learn to actually progress. Trust God. Trust the universe. Instead of trying to take things upon ourselves. You have all you need right now to make things right, to get your goals, to get your dreams, to make your happiness. To make things happen. we have to look within ourselves, guys. We have to pay attention to what we're doing, too, in these situations, where we're self-sabotaging. Like I said, not trying to be an asshole. I'm putting out information that is supposed to help. It's hard lessons. Sometimes we have to have hard lessons, guys. But guess what? Pay attention. Pay attention. Look. Take some time. Take a step back. Breathe. Listen to what's going on within yourself. You'll know the answer. Guys, it's all about keeping going and keeping growing, as I always say. Now, if you want something more personal, because this was like the collective consciousness, and I know it touched some of you, and you can relate to some of this, but if you want something more personal, contact me. Let's set this up. Let's talk about what's going on in your personal life and where you are right now, and give you some insight, guys. And if you talked to me before and you need some more insight or a recap, contact me. We'll make it happen. Guys, I want you to share this video. I want you to like this video. People need to hear some of this information. It's important. And you'll know it's important when it touches you. I love you all. I want you to keep going and growing. I want you to go out tomorrow. I want you to be a blessing to somebody. Let them be a blessing to you. Be open to all that. It changes lives. It changes days. It changes worlds, guys. You have no idea. I love you all. Love and light. Until tomorrow.